Hello and welcome again to another episode of the Star Wars Vintage Collection Action Figure Review. And today we're going to look at one of the original Kenner 21 action figures from 1978/79 and its more contemporary counterparts. And we're going to find out which is the most definitive version of the figure. And so let's take a brief look at the history of this character, what a power droid is, or a Gonk droid is. So let's take a look at this history right now. So basically a Gonk droid is barely a droid. It's just basically a walking battery. It has minimal AI or intelligence that helps it do things. It just follows directions and goes places to charge up vehicles, weapons, etc. Anything that needs to be charged with power. The power droid, that's its job, that's its programming, that's what it does. It's also called a Gonk droid because of that weird noise it makes, gonk, gonk, all the time, as it tries to walk around and do its job as well. It's a cool idea for a droid, like a droid that just powers up things, but as far as an action figure made for the greatest science fiction movies ever, I mean, it's just kind of weird. But anyway, I digress. So we're looking at the evolution of the power droid, and we take a look. This first one is the original one from 1978/79. It had a little like clicking noisy with its legs. I guess that was the plate feature of its time. It's okay for 1978/79. It's a good representation of the figure, especially for the charm that the original Kenner figure sculptors had made for the figures. I think it's a good likeness for that line for sure, but it's obviously definitely not the definitive version of this figure, but it's a good start. It was a pretty good figure for its time. Some play value if you like the sound of clicking feet. Otherwise, it was okay. So this one I like a lot, this next one. So this one came out in 2006. This is seen in Empire Strikes Back. He's like one of the droids in the background of the hangar. This is a really great looking power droid. It's got some really great paint. It's got some cool wires. It's got a nice wash. You see some different colors of brown and mixed in there. It's a really nice looking figure. It's got this extra piece. I guess it's like some sort of radar for it to navigate. And it's got on the back, it's got this extra antenna, I guess this is. It can be removed. Same with this part. It's a pretty good droid. The only thing I hate about this, the way they did with these things, they have this button on the side. I guess this is the action feature they want, where you press this button and the legs move, which is annoying. Who cares if the legs move, personally? But then when you do that, it doesn't stand up anymore. Look, it just falls straight over. And you'd have to like play with it to get it to stand still. It's really not the best of designs, but I love this figure, the look of it. It's really, really good. If it had the legs as the later ones, as we're going to get into those, I think it would be perfect. But I mean, it's a great sculpt. It's really cool. There's so much to it besides the paint applications. It's got like some really cool, like these wires around it. It's very well done. I just wish they had legs that would make it stand up without having to, press these buttons and get it to stand. Like, it took me a little while to do before I can even shoot this. But, once again, it's kind of replicating that feature from the original one. But this time, instead of you moving it with your fingers, you have this button you press and voila, there you go. So that's the Power Droid from 2006. So this one came from the 2012 Droid 3-pack, like those old ones that Kennedy used to put out. They put 3 figures in it and you could buy it. This is basically just a piece of plastic that doesn't move. It's just, it's not very interesting at all. The legs don't move at all. They're stationary. You can just barely move them. It doesn't even, it's got a little bit of deco going on here. You got some little scratches on it, like a paint wash. You can see the variations in the brown paint there. It's basically like I guess they just threw it in there to make the 3-pack. It's not very good, but it's technically a Gonk Droid, so I wanted to throw it in there so you could see the evolution. What's weird is like this one came out in 2012, and it's worse than this one that came out in 2006, which is a really nice figure. The legs suck. If this would have had those legs, I would have been happy, basically, because this gimmick, it makes this figure kind of worthless. It's hard to stand up. But it's a great looking Gonk Droid. It's probably the best looking one. But the last one is nice. The most recent one is really good. So this Power Droid is the one you see on the card. Really nicely done. Great paint sculpt on it. I mean, a great paint deco on it. You can see it's got rust. It's got oil dripping down. It's the legs have the same thing as the one they don't really move. But, you know, look at this. It's got so many cool things. It's got a light on the back. It's got these other lights on the front. These two look like antenna. But I guess what's kind of neat about this figure, you could take it apart and, you know, if you want to show your playing, if you're playing with figures and they want to be able to create something or make something or fix this, they could do that. Or if you have a diorama and you want to show like Rebels working on this, I think it's kind of a neat feature. But this droid basically is just a hunk of plastic that just doesn't really move. They got rid of the articulation for, I guess, better deco and better sculpting. But yeah, it's okay. I mean, these Power Droids don't really do much but walk around, that's it. So I'm not really upset about this. As I said before, I wish the other one from 2006 had legs like this, because then I don't have to be worrying about like having it stand up. But all in all, I would say that this one is a definitive version. If they had the straight legs, it would be the definitive version. This one is a definitive version because it doesn't have this issue that I'm thinking about. But like, this is a cool looking Power Droid or Gonk Droid. I think it's really good. I wish they would have done something a little bit better with it, like made it like this. And even when I do that, it's hard to, yeah, sometimes it stands up, sometimes it doesn't. So that's it. That's the review of the Gonk Droid or Power Droid. I'll be bringing you another episode soon. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.